ओके, तो स्टार्ट करते हैं. So this is your flange part coupling. So firstly you have to draw the center line. ठीक है, तो आपने ये center line draw करनी है with the help of construction line. You have to draw the center line. So using the XL command, XL is the shortcut key for a construction line. Then define the center point of the construction line. ठीक है, so you can define with the help of your mouse or you can define with the help of your coordinate. ठीक है, then ortho mode on करो. Then you have to define the horizontal and vertical line. So जैसे vertical line आ गई, then you have to click mouse left button. Okay, so click on left mouse button, then click on right mouse. जब हॉरिजॉन्टल चलेगा तो आपने यू हैव टू क्लिक लेफ्ट माउस बटन अगेन. ठीक है, देन उसके बाद इन केस यू वांट टू गो आउट ऑफ योर कंस्ट्रक्शन लाइन, तो आपने क्या करना है, एस्केप करना. नाउ नेक्स्ट वन, यू हैव टू ड्रॉ द सर्कल्स. ठीक है, सो लेट्स सी कि नंबर ऑफ सर्कल कौन कौन से अपनी ड्राइंग में. सो इन दिस ड्राइंग यू हैव टू ड्रॉ अ सर्कल of radius 40 mm, of radius 75 mm, of radius 112.5 radius, and of radius 150 mm. So let's draw one radius of 40 mm. C for circle, then define the center point of this circle. I am defining the center point by defining the midpoint of this construction line. Then how I can find the midpoint? So I can find out with the help of OSNAP object snapping. ठीक है, the F3 is the shortcut key for OSNAP. So define the center point, then you have to define the radius. So our radius is 40 mm. तो हमारा रेडियस जो है वो 40 mm का है. Then enter. Now you can see you have created circle of radius 40 mm. Then you have to create again a circle of 75 mm. So let's create another circle of 75. Similar pattern will follow. 75, then enter. Then C for circle, then define the first point. Then you have to define 12.5. ठीक है, this is your next circle. Then next circle is 150 mm. So C for circle, then define the first point. Then you have to define the radius. Radius is 150 mm. 150, then enter. Now जो आपकी डॉटेड लाइंस है, ठीक है, that means center line and dotted lines, you have to convert this normal line to a dotted line. So क्या करना है आपने, you have to select the line. ठीक है, first of all we can change the color of this line with the help of your color control. ठीक है, then you have the option in this dialog box and you have to open the select color. ठीक है, so in this you have to select the index color or true color or color blocks. ठीक है, so which one you require you can select. So I can select this color, then press OK. Then let's see if it is applied or not. Then you have to add the line type control. Select the other, then you have to add more lines. ठीक है, so you have to add the center line you can add from the load option. Okay, so in this load option, you have the load option. Go to load option. You have various types of lines. Okay, here you can see the various types of lines here. So select the line which you want. So I want the center line, so I select the center 1 2, center x2, or another line. You can select the line which you want. Okay, press OK. If it will appear in this area. Okay, then you can select OK. You have the option of global scale factor in case you want to increase the size of your line or scale it, then you can increase the size. और current object scaling का increase करना चाहते हो, then you can increase the scale size from here. Now OK करना है आपने, press OK, then you have to select the line. मैंने फर्स्ट लाइन सेलेक्ट कर ली. जितनी भी आपको लाइन सेलेक्ट करनी है, जितनी भी आपने डिफाइन करनी है कि वो लाइन मेरे को वैसी चाहिए, वो लाइन वैसी चाहिए, देन you can define the line. So I select the line, then you go to line type control, then select the line which you want. So I want the center line, so you can pick the center or center 1, center 2, center x2. It is up to you. Okay, so in case in some questions some examiner can put the question, or you give the option to put the center 1 or center 2, so you have to put that one. So I have to select the center 1. So now you can see this is your circle, center point, center line. Okay, now next one is you have to create the smaller circle of radius 15 mm. So you have to create a circle, C for circle, then define the center point. Okay, then you have to define the radius of the circle. So 15 is the radius of the circle, then enter. Now if you want to define the dimension, you can define the dimension now, or you can define the dimension afterward. So define the radius. So here you can see the smaller size of your dimension. So I have to increase the dimension size. Go to dimension style, go to modify, then go to fit, use overall scale, increase the use overall scale. Okay, so I increase it by 3. Okay, then press it OK, then set current, then close it. Now you can see a radius of circle 40 mm now clear. The radius okay. Now the next part is to use the array. To create the array, you have to use the polar array. Okay, so I have to use the polar array. In previous classes I explained how to draw the polar array. Again I am telling you how to use the array command. So press AR for array, then press enter, then you have to select the circle, then you have to press enter. Then it is asking me to define the array which you want. So I want the array of rectangle polar array. So I define PO is the polar, then define enter. Now you have to define the center point of the circle. Okay. So in case you want to define the center point of the circle, you can define with the help of your mouse, or you can define with the help of your coordinate system. So I don't have the coordinate system, so I can define with the help of your uh, mouse by using the O snap. Object snapping is on. So I pick this center point. Okay. Now you can see there are number of items are 6. So you have to use number of items 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So here in this figure, in your figure, there are 12 number of items. That means you have to create the array of items 12. So press I for items. Then you have to explain, give the number of item. It is asking me to enter the number of items. Okay. So you have to enter the number of items as a 12. So okay. Now you can see your figure is almost completed, and your front view is created. Then you have to press enter. In case you want to edit or modify it, you can modify this. Okay. Now next one, you have to create the left side. So that's mean the side view of the flange coupling part. So in this you can use the line command, or you can use the offset command. So I can use the offset command. So let's use the offset command to draw the left side view. Okay. So I'm not using the line command, I'm using only the offset command and the trim command. Okay, to draw the left side view. You can use the line command, but for me, I can use the offset command. So let's draw the offset. O for offset. Okay. Then you have to define the distance. So I can define the distance with any point. Okay. I can give the distance any. Then here the maximum circle radius is 150. So I can give more than 150. So I define the radius 200. Distance is 200. Then okay. Then select the line, this vertical line. I can select this vertical line. Then give the direction. Okay. So I can give the direction. Then enter. Now you have to change this line type. Go to line type, color, and by layer. Okay. Now next one, you have to create the upside view of this. So the radius of this one is, maximum radius of the circle is 150. So give the offset distance is 150. O O for offset, give the distance 150, then enter. Then select the horizontal line, first one, then give the direction. Okay. Now I am using only the one side. Okay. Other side I can draw with the help of mirror command. Okay. So I can go escape this command, then use again the offset command. Okay. Now you have to create this line of 50 mm. Now you have to use again offset command, O for offset, then give the distance 150, then 50, then enter. Then you have to select the line. I have to select this line, then I have to give the right side and click the mouse button, then OK. Now you can see you have created the line. Now you can use the trim command, TR, double enter, and select your first line, select your second line, then select this line and erase this line. You have to change this line and this line also. Okay. You have to change this line to a by block and change this one option also. Now next one. Next one, you have to create a line of length 70 mm. So let's create another line of 70 mm. O for offset and 70 mm. Then select the line. I want this line to this direction. Give the right side direction. Then you have to press left mouse button. Then Then I want to draw this line here. You can see the projection of this circle is this line. Okay. So the radius of 75 mm. Okay. So let's create a radius of 75 mm. Okay. You can also minus this one. You can uh, find out the difference between 150 and 75. So 75 minus 150 is 75. So O for offset 75, then enter, then select this line and this line. Okay. Now you can use the extend command. You can enter and double enter. Then you have to press click on this one, then trim this and trim this, and you have to trim also this. Okay. So you have to trim this one also. This one is okay. So half of the portion is created. Okay. Now next one, you have to create another line. Okay. So you have to create the projection of this circle. Okay. So with the help of line command, you can create the projection. So I can use the offset command again. O for offset, then calculate the radius of the circle. The radius of circle is 15 mm. So 15 minus from this center point. You can find out the center point from here. So center point of this circle is the radius of this circle is 1125. So I have to find out the distance. So 1125 minus 150. Okay. So let's calculate 150 minus 112.5. Okay, I can directly find out from here. So here, so there is a problem in this AutoCAD. So here it will not accept the value. Okay, so you can calculate it by manually in another softwares. It can calculate, so I have to calculate it by manually. So the value is 37.5. Okay, then enter. Then you have to select this line, then give the center line. Okay, then you can find this center line. Okay, now you have to create another offset of radius 15 mm. O for radius, give the distance 15 mm, then enter. Give the direction upside, give the direction downside. Okay, and here this is called your center line of the circle, center point of this circle. So I have to create the center line of this circle, extend this line as center point of the circle, then define the center point. Now half of the side view I draw. Now half of the view I can draw with the help of mirror command. MI for mirror, then select your object. It is asking me to select the object. So I can select the object with the help of mouse, then press OK. Then it is asking me to specify the first point or the mirror line. So I can define the center point of the line, then define the end point of my line. Okay, then you have to define if you want to delete the source object or not. In case you want to delete the source object, you have to enter Y or press N for not deleting the source object. So I want the source object, so I don't delete the source object, then press N. Now you can see your portion of your circle is created. One portion is remaining. You have to draw this circle also. So I have to create the circle. I take the projection of this circle quadrant. Okay, so with the help of O track, object snap tracking F11. Okay, so from here I can track the point, then define the point. Okay, now next one you can use the mirror command also. Select the mirror, select the object, then give the mirror point, then OK. Now you can see your side view is almost created. Now you have to define the dimension. Go to dimension, define the radius, define the length of the line. Okay, next one, Also modify this dimension line according to you. Go to modify line type. You can change the line type color. Okay, extension line color, symbol and arrow, text size, text style. You can change. Okay, then set current and close it. Now you can see the color option. Now next one, you have to define the hatching. Okay, so using the hatching command, press H for hatching, then press enter, then select the pattern you want. So I want the pattern from swatch, so I can select the swatch option. Now next one, select the ANSI. You can select the pattern, so I want the first one pattern, then OK. Then go to add pick point. Okay, internal points. So I select the internal points, then select the area. Okay, okay. Now press enter. Go to preview. If it is okay, in case you want to increase the size of your hatching or decrease the size of your hatching, go to escape. Then here in a scale you can increase the size. So I have to increase the size by 2. Okay, so then I go to preview option. Now you can see if it is okay. Okay, otherwise you can change the color. Okay, now here you can change the color also. Okay, so you have the option to change the color. You can change the color according to your requirement. Okay, then press OK, then go to preview. If it is okay, then press enter. Now you can see your drawing is almost completed. Now you have to define the which one is the front view and which one is the side view. So you can define it with the help of text command, T for text, multi-text. Then define the first point, then write the text. Front view. Yes, so I have to increase the size of this one. So increase the size from here 10, then press OK. Copy this and paste this also from here to here, front view and side view. So here is your flange coupling part. Okay, the flange coupling part, side view and the front view. Okay, okay. So this is your flange coupling part.